Adolf Hitler. Apparently nobody loves Adolf Hitler. That's quite understandable. So here are 5 things you didn't know about Adolf Hitler. Number 1. Hitler was Austrian. The fact that Hitler was Austrian, born in Braunau am Main in April 1889. On February 25, 1932, Adolf Hitler became a citizen of Germany. Hitler, who was born in Austria, had immigrated to Germany in 1913 and renounced his Austrian citizenship in 1925. After years of being stateless, a fellow member of the Nazi Party appointed Hitler to a low-level government job that came with automatic citizenship. Hitler's new status allowed him to achieve his political goals. As a citizen, he could run for office, and by the middle of 1934, power in Germany was entirely his as Führer und Reichskanzler, leader and chancellor. As Führer, Hitler redefined citizenship to serve his beliefs. He used race and pan-German heritage to give citizenship to, and take it from, large groups of people. By the time World War II was underway, Hitler's views on German supremacy were fueling a military campaign that destroyed borders and entire populations all across Europe. Number 2. Adolf Hitler dreamed of becoming an artist, but he was failed to become an artist. Hitler had developed a big interest in architecture. He could draw detailed pictures from memory of a building he had seen only once. He also liked to ponder how to improve existing buildings, making them grander, and streamline city layouts. In Vienna, he stood for hours gazing at grand buildings such as the Opera House and the Parliament Building and looking at Ring Boulevard. As a young boy, he had shown natural talent for drawing. His gift for drawing had also been recognized by his high school instructors. But things had gone poorly for him in high school. He was a lazy and uncooperative student who essentially flunked out. To escape the reality of that failure and avoid the dreaded reality of a workaday existence, Hitler put all his hope in the dream of achieving greatness as an artist. He decided to attend the prestigious Vienna Academy of Fine Arts. In October 1907, at age 18, he withdrew his inheritance money from the bank and went to live and study in Vienna. Hitler's mother was by now suffering from breast cancer and had been unsuccessfully operated on in January. But Hitler's driving ambition to be a great artist overcame his reluctance to leave her. He took the 2-day entrance exam for the Academy School of Painting. Confident and self-assured, he awaited the result, quite sure he would get in. But failure struck him like a bolt of lightning. His test drawings were judged unsatisfactory and he was not admitted. Hitler was badly shaken by this rejection. He went back to the academy to get an explanation and was told his drawings showed a lack of talent for artistic painting, notably a lack of appreciation of the human form. He was told, however, that he had some ability for the field of architecture. But without the required high school diploma, going to the building school and after that the Academy's architectural school seemed doubtful. Hitler resolved to take the painting school entrance exam again next year. Now, feeling quite depressed, Hitler left Vienna and returned home where his beloved mother was now dying from cancer, making matters even worse. Number 3. Hitler never visited in concentration camps. He never visited a single death camp and would not speak openly about his plans to annihilate the Jews, but the Führer's indelible imprint can be found at every stage of the final solution. The Holocaust is surely the most appalling legacy of his rule, but it is extremely unlikely that Hitler ever actually visited any of his death camps. Although his culpability as the architect of the final solution is beyond doubt, it seems he was happy to conduct the genocidal project at arm's length. Number 4. Hitler was wounded in the First World War. While still an Austrian citizen, Adolf Hitler was accepted into the Bavarian army. He served in the infantry at the First Battle of Ypres, where the new infantry division suffered casualties as high as 1/3 to a half. After this battle, he was made regimental message runner. It has been suggested that this was a relatively safe role, largely taking place away from the front. Despite this, Hitler took a wound on his leg at the Battle of the Somme in 1916 and was temporarily blinded by mustard gas in 1918. Whilst recovering from the latter injury, Hitler heard the news of the German surrender and armistice. Hitler received 2 medals for bravery during the Great War, the Iron Cross Second Class in 1914 and the Iron Cross First Class in 1918. It is alleged that this second award resulted from his prolonged time amongst higher ranks at the headquarters as a runner. Number 5. Hitler never personally won an election. When Hitler ran for president in April 1932, he lost to Paul von Hindenburg. However, in the federal election of June that year, the Nazi Party won 37% of the vote, becoming the largest party in the Reichstag. In the absence of a majority government, Hindenburg appointed Hitler as Chancellor in January 1933. As Chancellor, Hitler suspended civil liberties in February after a fire in the Reichstag, of which a communist was accused. Having gained a majority in the Reichstag in March, the Nazi Party were able to pass the Enabling Act, handing dictatorial power to Hitler, who could now enact laws without the Reichstag or presidency. The offices of President and Chancellor were eventually merged on Hindenburg's death in 1934, and Hitler became Führer and took control over Germany. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.